morning. Got some morning salt there for you guys, courtesy of Navarre Beach, Florida. There's the sunrise. Just hanging with my family. How about you? Yeah, that's why I got here bright and early. Everybody likes a morning walk on the beach. Sunrise is this way. Oh, you are, Mike? Cool. You're going back to Destin Sunday? Cool. There's a storm way over there in Panama City Beach. There's the sun starting to peek up. Oh my goodness, look at the crab. You're huge, dude. Oh my gosh. Did you see how big he was? Oh my gosh. He's in the water now. He almost ran right over my foot. This is Navarre Beach, so it's west of Destin. Thank you for the follows, the likes, shares. Somebody left this. Really don't. I do not like when people leave their junk on the beach. I've heard the Navarre Reef is really cool. Whoa, big wave. think the Panhandle of Florida is the best part of Florida, in my opinion. Thank you for the follows. Thanks for the gift. Oh, it's rainy in North Carolina. We had a storm last night. I actually did a sunset video, and then I rushed home because there was a storm coming. I'm at Navarre Beach. It is 30 minutes east of Pensacola. I can't believe he's going to go out there in the water with that thing. I would love to see him get out there past the waves. That's an osprey. They have not. It's still double red. The lifeguards aren't here yet. Cocoa Beach. That would be on the Atlantic side, I believe. We are on the Gulf side. I shouldn't say we, I mean I. Thank you for the follows. Nope, it's the Gulf. Navarre Beach, Florida. So 30 minutes, 25, 30 minutes east of Pensacola. Depending on traffic, of course. There's like nobody besides me and fishermen right now. It's like only 5:50 in the morning, so. There was a couple families that were out here. Oh, little sandpiper. Hi, little guy. Don't worry, I won't bother you. Thanks for the follows. You should start being able to see the turquoise in the water as the sun comes up. Yeah, it's quiet. That's why I like coming in the mornings. There's like barely anybody. It will be packed by the time it's 9. Good morning. Yeah. Yeah, I usually leave when everyone else gets here. Just because I like the beach to myself. I'm a little bit of a snob like that. Yeah, here comes the sun. Singing that in my head. It's nice and pleasant, not too hot right now. It's wonderful. Definitely humid and sticky though. Thanks for the follows. This is in Navarre Beach, Florida, east of Pensacola. You know where the Panhandle is, and you know where Pensacola is. We're east of that. That little sandpiper. So cute. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate that. Look at them go. They're the cutest little birds. Where in Alabama? Everybody calls this the lower Alabama. This is Navarre Beach, Florida. I don't want to be in their picture. They're taking a sunrise picture together. They'll have me in their picture forever. I'll be photo bombing it. Is it as beautiful on your end as it is in person? Because it is gorgeous. I never know until I watch the live back. Also, I upload the full lives on my YouTube channel. It's called Your Daily Dose of Salt Therapy. So if you guys want to see like the full live, you can just go over there and watch it. Yeah, I try to get different views as if like you were actually here. Here's the back end of the beach. As you can see, the double red, but the lifeguards aren't here yet, so they haven't changed anything yet. There's like a cool breeze. It's like warm but cool at the same time. It is so weird. It's like the AC is on it. It's so nice. Oh, have fun, Cass. Oh yeah. Tons of grass. If you want to know a secret, you need to come in like winter time. The water is crystal clear. The temperatures are nice. West Virginia, hello. A bunch of people are now starting to get on the beach. Oh, I just saw a crab. Oh, nope, he went right into his little hole. Darn. I used to live in South Carolina. I used to live in Camden, South Carolina. Yeah, it says the water temp is 79. But yeah, it depends in December, but I don't go swimming. I just enjoy the waves. I'm only in the water if my kids are in the water. We have all these little holes where the crabs go in. Thanks for the follows. Well, this goes like straight down. Little pigeon. So, educational moment. This stuff like this left on the beach is actually really bad because the sea turtles, when they nest, or when the sea turtles hatch, they get stuck. So if you do sandcastles, make sure you smooth it back out so that the sea turtles don't get stuck. The saying, just leave your footprints, is true. Also, cover up your holes. Oh, have fun at Opal. Thank you for the follow. Thanks for the follow. This is Navarre Beach, Florida, east of Pensacola. Good morning. You're welcome, AE. Another example. Be sure you knock down any kind of sand castles or anything that you build, because the sea turtles come and nest, and then when the sea turtles hatch, they get stuck. And we have sea turtles that go all around our pier and they nest. That is the Navarre Pier. I usually walk it, but today I thought I'd come out here on the beach. Thank you for the follow, Wayne from Indiana. This sand is like so soft. I'm like slipping and sliding in it. Any shells? Probably. They're probably all buried in the sand. The sand is like super soft though. Like I'm sinking in it. Take a moment and look at the beautiful sunrise. I absolutely love watching the sun go up and the sun go down. No, I'm in Navarre Beach, so I would be 2 hours west of PC. Oh, look at the pelicans. Thanks for the follows. Well, I'm sending you some salt therapy, Jennifer. Oh, now you can really see the sun. Gorgeous. There's like a huge slant. Look at that. Well, I don't know if you can notice it on the screen, but my goodness. Ooh, buddy. This is gorgeous. Beautiful. I wish I could like bring you all and let you sit here in person. You move back here in a week? Awesome. My husband retired from the military, so we are here until God brings us home. This is in Navarre Beach, so east of Pensacola, west of Panama City Beach. If you know where Fort Walton is, we're right next to it. That's a good goal. Move to this beautiful place. There's people trying to get their fishing boats across the surf. I was wondering if they were going to be able to do it. I don't know if you can see it, but if you guys like this type of content, please give me a follow. Ooh, I just saw something. I don't know if that was a fish or what. You're in Orlando? My mom used to have a condo on Ormond Beach. And I basically grew up going there. But you're right, the beaches do not compare. Half of a sand dollar. I would love to go to the Keys, the Florida Keys. Just like I thought, they try to get the boat out there. It's too rough. I want to go. Have you gone to the Turtle Hospital in Marathon? That's where I want to go. Navarre Beach. So east of Pensacola, west of Fort Walton. Ooh, safe travels to Fort Walton. Good morning, everybody. Sending you guys all some salt therapy this morning. Oh, that's the turtle crew. She has a turtle shirt on. That would be a fun job. I don't have any recommendations on the hotels. I don't know anything about the hotels, to be honest with you. Because, I mean, I'm local. I've never had to use them. But there's some right there on the Navarre Beach. They've got some one on Pensacola. This is Navarre Beach, Florida. Well, Panama City Beach, they have the Holiday Inn. I stayed there on my, after I got married to my husband. That is a nice hotel, and they have a nice pool and everything. Or maybe it was a Hilton. It was one of the two. I think it was Holiday Inn. You'll know it because it's shaped like a horseshoe. Thanks for the follows. They're trying to get their boat out to past the surf. They've already tried once and they failed. This is Navarre Beach, Florida. I lived in Panama City for 5 years, and I loved it there. But Navarre is definitely quieter, for sure. Number one, I don't like the healthcare here in Florida. But I can't, the traffic isn't the greatest. But I've been other places where there's been really bad traffic because I was a military wife. My husband retired, but I love the scenery. I love the water. I love the whole vibe, the relaxing vibe. The school district that my kids go to is really good. There's really not many negatives. Besides, I don't like the healthcare here. I think that the doctors are terrible. Pelicans incoming. Thanks for the follows. It does look like Destin, but it's about an hour west of Destin. They all look the same along the Emerald Coast. I've been to Clearwater Beach. I thought it was really overpopulated and there was no place to park. But I was a visitor, so maybe I didn't know what I was doing. But Clearwater Beach is pretty, for sure. Thanks for all the likes. Yes, the Emerald Coast. The best. People think that the water is AI because it's so clear. Definitely, the beach is waiting for you. There's where the sun's at right now. No problem. Rain forecast, it's supposed to rain for the rest of the week. I think, yeah, it is still double flag, but the lifeguards are not here yet, so they haven't changed anything. I believe it's supposed to rain on Monday and on. I went out yesterday looking for sea turtles. I didn't see any. But usually when it's rough like this, you don't really see them. Thanks for the follows. Good morning, neighbor. Ooh, there's a pelican. Does the picture look good or is it like pixelated? I can't tell. Look at the cloud formation. That is neat. I'm in Navarre Beach, Florida. I love the clouds. That is so pretty. No, the camera will never do it justice. You're correct. I try to do the best I can as the camera person. The pier is down that way. I do walk the pier and do lives also. Especially on nice days where I can see turtles. But April is a gorgeous time to come. It's not too hot. You're in Michigan? Are you a state fan, or are you a Go Blue fan? Or neither? Blue fan? Yeah, okay. My dad was big University of Michigan fan. My brother also graduated from there. And then I had family that graduated from state, so most of my dad's side of the family is from Michigan. I'm personally an Illinois fan. University of Illinois, I should be specific. Yep, Fighting Illini. They did do good. They did good the year before, too. You can kind of start seeing the turquoise now in the water. At least I can. I don't know what you guys can see. I'm going to sit down on the sand because standing for 2 hours is not on my bucket list. Plus, when you go to the beach, you're supposed to sit anyway. Although I don't want to sit on a crab hole. Is this a good view for everybody? I hope so. The sand is soft. I've been like falling in it as I walk. It's like powder. I'm in Bar Beach, Florida. They're still trying to get their boat out there. Hello. Yeah, I know. Slipping in, it's like walking in soft snow. I live down here. Is anyone catch? I wouldn't even be able to tell you what pompano is, the fish. I wouldn't be able to tell you if they were. My husband just retired from the military. That's what brought us here. Was the last part of his military career. He was stationed here, and so he retired. It's definitely worth moving here, in my opinion. It's just gorgeous, especially if you like the water. You're welcome. If you like Salt Life type of stuff, definitely follow me. I put out content all the time. I also have a Facebook. I also have a YouTube, and Facebook and YouTube is Your Daily Dose of Salt Therapy. Destin, yeah, Destin is a little bit, I don't know. I think Destin is extremely populated too, so I'll drive through Destin, but I don't normally stop through there. They do have Destin Commons, that big shopping area, which is the only time we go. We usually go during Christmas because they put up a beautiful big Christmas tree and they have Santa Claus and stuff. That is the pier over there. I just saw a big old crab just run across the sand. Alligators, there have been alligators that have swum in the ocean. I've never seen it, but I've heard other people talk about it. About 7 hours from Tampa, I think. There's a little sandpiper. Yes, there's already people starting to come on the beach. I've been here since 5:40 in the morning. Yeah, I'm in Navarre. No, you see, you would think that, but this is not normal for me ever. I never take this for granted. I moved to Panama City Beach when I was 20, and then got married, and then left because my husband was military, obviously. So we got stationed all around the country, and then at the very end, I said, "You better bring me back," and he brought me back to Navarre, and this is where we were settling. But no, I never get used to it. I'll always be grateful. Except we haven't had any hurricanes, knock on wood. Thanks for the follow. I've lived in Navarre for about 4 years. It's not packed yet. There's a bunch of people trying to get boats out, but the surf is too rough. And then I saw a couple families with like little kids. Like there's a quick little loco down there. Not yet. Probably around 8 and 9 o'clock is when people will start flocking in. The clouds are still beautiful. I love it. Thanks for the reposts. Share the salt therapy with other people online. go, Hogs. How are you doing? Long time no talk. Awesome, I'm glad you're doing great. I've been doing good. Yesterday it was 86 and it was so hot. I was up on the pier doing my live and I about like passed out. It just felt so much hotter than 86. And there was like no wind. It says we're supposed to start getting rain like on Monday and on. So tomorrow it's not supposed, from what I saw this morning, it's not supposed to rain tomorrow. Monday is when we're supposed to start getting rain. Little sandpiper. I'll be doing a live tomorrow also. Monday I probably won't be just because of just everybody will be at the beach, and then also we're supposed to get rain. Look at that cute little bird. $55 and rainy. We need the rain though here in Florida. We had a horrible drought. This is Navarre Beach. We went out to the bay a couple times in a pontoon boat. It was so much fun. Good, Brian, you're supposed to be. That's why I'm here. I'm sending you some salt therapy to start your day off. Well, Brian, close your eyes and listen to the sounds, and you can pretend like you're here. He's had like 20,000 accounts. I don't know. I saw that he had a new one and I blocked it. He lost his 20,000 followers that he bragged so much about. Karma. They're literally talking still about how they're going to get their boat out. They've been here for what, over an hour now? You too. Have fun tomorrow if you go boating. Thanks for the follows. Look at the clouds. Such a cool formation. I feel like it's sprinkling. That is so weird. Are you talking about Fort Pickens? Or are you talking about the National Seashore? I mean, it takes a while because you have to go like 25 miles an hour when the sandpipers are nesting, so it could take a little while. From Navarre to Pensacola, it took us about 30 minutes once because we literally were going 20 miles an hour. Well, I'm sharing it with you, Jessa. I try not to get people's faces in my live. Well, I came out to the beach so that you could listen to the sounds of the waves. I try to be, and especially like if there's kids, I try to get the camera away from the kids. Oh, have fun on your visit. I'm from Illinois too. Where are you from? I mean, I was born and raised in Illinois, so technically I'm a Yankee transplant. I'm from Sycamore, Illinois, if you know where that's at. Used to be a small corn town, and now it's super, super populated. Yeah, it's gorgeous this morning. You know Sycamore? Do they still have Dairy Ripple with the little ice cream cones and the little eyes? I literally moved when I was a teenager. This is Navarre Beach, Florida. So east of Pensacola, west of Fort Walton. They have the best bakery there too. Allison's Bakery, I believe it's called. If I remember correctly, the cinnamon roll bread, if you ever go, get the cinnamon roll bread. It is so delicious. I miss that place so much. Yes, the sun does shine really bright. Shining bright like a diamond. Look at this. There you go. I mean, there's definitely grass going on. If you guys like this type of content, make sure you follow so you'll get your salt therapy. This is Navarre Beach, Florida. Emerald Coast, so panhandle of Florida. Hola. South Africa, wow. It's a double red flag here today. There's the lifeguards are not here yet, so. Navarre Beach. You're from Jamaica? So cool. Hello, Lisa. I'm in Navarre Beach, Florida. I'm sitting on the sand because I've already walked the beach. You'll be here next Sunday. Thank you for all the follows and the likes and all the shares and stuff. I really, really appreciate it. They've got a bunch of boats. They're all just parked. I think they're hoping the surf calms down a little bit. This is in Navarre Beach, Florida. Yes, the water is mostly clear, especially in the winter time. So if I can give you advice, if you don't swim in the water, then come in the winter, because the water is extra clear during the winter. Thanks for the gifts. This is Florida, yep. Oh, somebody got their little canoe thingy out. He's just rolling it out. No, it's not cold. It's like 78 right now. Thanks for the follows. Navarre Beach, Florida. There's the sunrise. Nice and bright. That's why I do this type of content. It's so relaxing. And why not? I have the beach at the tip of my hand, so might as well share it, right? Look at this cute little sandpiper. Oh, he flipped his canoe thingy. Well, he didn't make it out anyway. He's gonna have to come right back. It's like Castaway. Have you guys ever seen that movie? He got out right there and he flipped it. The comments went too fast. You said something about struggling to make a decision. I didn't see the end of that. Go, Sandpiper, go. Oh, this is helping you think. Awesome. I upload the full lives, so if you ever miss anything, onto my YouTube channel, which is Your Daily Dose of Salt Therapy. So you can literally go to my YouTube and just watch the whole live. See, he's coming back. I hope he can get back. Because there's no lifeguards on duty right now, so. It's double red flag. They really shouldn't be doing this, but. Navarre Beach, Florida, so east of Pensacola. Snowbirds. Usually snowbirds come in the winter though, not in the summer. Glad they got them out, man. That stuff's scary. I wouldn't be trying to go out there right now. There's too many rip currents. The double red flag means you can't swim unless you are a surfer, because you technically have a surfboard, which is like your floating device. But if you are just a regular person, you're not allowed to be in the water and you could be fined for it. People drown every year because they don't listen to the flags. A lot of vacationers don't listen to the flags because they don't want to waste their vacation, but then people get really hurt. Like, I don't know where she's going. I don't know. Yeah, you can get a fine. I got everybody safe on shore though now, so everybody's good. Oh, that's a he, not a she. Oops. I didn't know about the fines either, but I was actually looking up yesterday because the lifeguards had their jet skis out and they were putting like these little buoys out, and I'd never seen them do that before. And then I looked and it said, yeah, you can get fines for being out there unless you have a surfboard. Oh, hi, Hawaii must have been beautiful. Yes, they did try to. They failed miserably. It was like watching Castaway, except in real life. Zoom in like to the ocean. Like that. September, like weather-wise or water-wise, or the water is usually clear and the weather I think is perfect. It's like in the 80s. And you'll have less crowds if you come out here because most people are back in school and I don't need to show my face. This isn't about me, this is about the ocean. If you want to see my face, go to my page. My face is there. No, this isn't a panhandle of Florida. This is by Pensacola. I'm not the star of the show. I don't need to show my face. The star of the show is what's in front of you. You're welcome. I am near the Navarre Beach Pier. I want to see if these people try to launch their kayak again. I like people watching. I wouldn't try though, that's for sure. Yeah, it's double red flag today. Good morning, Debbie. Thank you for the follows. There's a bunch of people taking family pictures. Those are going to turn out gorgeous. Can you guys see the turquoise of the water yet? Once the sun gets a little bit higher, you should be able to see it. Thank you for the gifts. Good morning, everybody. I'm in Navarre Beach, Florida. I try to go live at least twice a week, usually on the weekends, because I'm a busy mama. But when I don't go live, I still update content. I still share stuff beach related. So if you like that kind of stuff, follow. I also have a YouTube that I upload my lives to. It's Your Daily Dose of Salt Therapy, and then a Facebook by the same name that I upload stuff to that too. You're welcome, Mel. I got here super early, before the sun was even up, because it's bound to get quite busy. Hey, Brittany. You're welcome, Heather. Usually I do lives on the pier and I walk the pier and show you guys the sea turtles and stuff. But with the water being this rough, I doubt you could see anything anyway. They usually don't come up. Navarre Beach. The temp is like upper 70s. Navarre Beach is east of Pensacola Beach and west of Fort Walton Beach. We're right in the middle. I'm gonna scooch back just a little bit so I don't end up in a wave. The sand is wet from yesterday from it raining, so oh fun. Oh, you're going to Pensacola Beach? If you go out on Sunday at Pensacola Beach, you might be able to see the Blue Angels do their beach buzz. You need to follow Blue Angels practice info on Facebook, and they tell you when about what time they're going to be flying through. This is Navarre Beach, Florida. Yeah, I promise you this is not AI. The sand is actually this white. A lot of people think that the water is fake. It's not. It's super real. Thank you for following me. Navarre Beach, Florida. So that would be in the Panhandle. It's east of Pensacola and west of Fort Walton Beach. Thanks for all the follows. Well, I'm sending you the salt therapy, Lynn. Yeah, it's double red flag today. 41 in Minnesota. Oh my goodness, you poor soul. This is in the United States of America. $52 and raining. Wow. If you close your eyes, you could just imagine that you're here. You could just listen to the waves. That's the pier over there. Hey, neighbor. Is Pensacola really crowded right now? I heard you guys had a little festival or something going on over there. I have no idea what kind of fish that they fish. I don't know. I don't know anything about what they catch or anything like that. I don't know where they're going. Maybe they're trying to see if they can get their little kayak out or something. They are determined. They've been here for over an hour trying to get their kayak out. It keeps flipping. Thanks for the follows. The Panhandle is where it's at, in my personal opinion. They're actually swimming out there. There they go. It's double red flag, so technically they're not supposed to be out there, but none of my business. This is in Navarre Beach, Florida in the Panhandle. They said, you know what, we can't take our kayak out, we're just going to swim out there. Catch our fish and come back. Can you guys see the turquoise of the water? I can see it in person. I don't know if you can see it on the actual camera. Awesome. Glad it's translating perfect. As long as your van had some AC, it gets pretty hot here. Destin is about an hour east of us, of Navarre Beach. Maybe 45 minutes. It really depends on the traffic. 98 gets pretty crowded. I have no idea what these people are doing. Because it's not like they're just going for a swim. I have no idea. I'm curious if they're trying to get something or what. This is in Navarre Beach, Florida. So east of Pensacola, west of Fort Walton. Six weeks, awesome. Anytime I dip the camera, I try to, like, not film people as much as I possibly humanly can. Sometimes I have no choice, though, because they just step in front of the camera. Hello, sunrise. Thanks for the follows and the shares and the likes. Well, it can't be that deep because he's actually standing in it. Or he's on like a little sandbar. You're welcome, Heather. Have a great day. Navarre Beach, Florida. So east of Pensacola, west of Fort Walton Beach. Thank you for the follows. You're moving to Florida? Awesome. Hi, this is Navarre Beach, Florida. Yeah, there's supposed to be rain coming in on Monday. Thank you for the follows. I'm getting my salt therapy while I'm sharing, while I'm sending it to you guys, so this is beautiful. This is Navarre Beach, Florida, so east of Pensacola, west of Fort Walton. You're welcome. It's not that packed, not yet, no. This is the look down the beach on this side. And then this is the other way. I probably around, I would say 9 o'clock is when it'll probably start getting really busy here. High 70s. This is Navarre Beach, Florida, so east of Pensacola Beach. Navarre Beach, Florida. Yeah, it's gorgeous here. It's not too hot yet either, so it's perfect. is the USA. Happy cleaning. There's sharks in the ocean, so anytime you go in the ocean, there is a potential to meet a shark. If you don't want sharks, go swim in a lake. Right now, you can't swim because it's a double red flag, so there's no swimming allowed right now, unless you're a surfer. That bird, I think, is fishing. See if he died. It's an osprey. Almost at 10,000 likes. That's awesome. Navarre Beach, Florida. So think Panhandle of Florida. Turkestan, is that how you pronounce that? I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correct. Yeah, there's a good bit of seaweed. It's not terrible, though. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's down the beach. You can see. It could be worse. Oh my God! It just took off. There it goes. That thing just took off by itself. The crazy stuff you see sitting on the beach. Thank you for the follows. Good morning. I'm glad the view is good. As the camera person, I always try to get the best shots for everybody. This is in the Panhandle of Florida, so it is east of Pensacola and west of Fort Walton. Oh, so you're landlocked? Well, that's why I do this type of stuff. I'm sending you guys some salt therapy. The water's getting super high, so I might have to move back again. We'll see. I have no idea where Fred is. I have not seen him this morning. Good morning, Billy. from Birmingham. I'm glad you're enjoying the salt therapy from Birmingham. No salt, yeah. Lakes are nice though too. Thanks for the follows. Yeah, this stuff's like powder. Yeah, the sand is white. No filters. You can see it from this view. Florida is happiness, yes. But it's only happiness if you're along the coast. Oh, hi. Port Walton Beach is not too far from me. Oh, hi from Israel. Wow. Texas, awesome. It's a double red flag. We get double red flag days from here. You know, yesterday we had them. Everyone thinks the Gulf is flat, but no. Majority of the time, yes, but there are those days. We're getting a lot of storms coming up from the Gulf right now. Palestine, cool. Good morning. Daytona Beach, Florida? Awesome. I used to vacation at Ormond Beach, like for years and years and years. This is United States of America. Yeah, Ormond Beach, loved it. If you've ever seen Traders Inn Resort, I think, or Traders Inn, that's where my mom had like her little condo, and we'd go every year for a week. I loved Ormond Beach. It was very quiet, like Navarre Beach. It was beautiful. Awesome. I'm so glad you like this. If you like it, follow for sure, because this is the kind of content that I do. There's probably sharks out there, but I don't see any. The temperature of the water is 79. The temperature outside is probably around 78 or so. Yeah, it makes great content. Everybody likes the ocean. Egypt, cool. Joe, I've been here since the sun came up, like right before the sun came up. I've been here a while now, but I could sit here all day, be non-productive. I'm glad you're enjoying. Yes, the sound is gorgeous. Very calming. Thank you for the follows. Yep, paradise for sure. People are already starting to set up. Hi. No, there's a lot of people starting to come now to the beach. I was alone for a while though. This is Navarre Beach, Florida. Thank you for the gifts. July 4th? Well, if you want a good place to go out to eat, go to Pensacola and eat at Flounders and sit outside. There are fireworks going on the beach in Navarre, but I've heard it's really super crowded, so maybe go to Destin Commons and go to their July 4th celebration. I have no recommendations on where to stay because I'm a local, so I've never had to do that. Yes, I'm near the pier. Good morning. I love Panama City Beach. I lived there for almost 6 years. You're welcome, beauty. How long does it take to commute from Destin to Fort Walton to Navarre? About 45 minutes. Sometimes an hour, depending on traffic. Also, depending on what time you travel. Cool. Enjoy your stay. Yeah, it's supposed to start raining on Monday. But I don't think it's going to be a washout. I think it's just going to like randomly do it. So you should be fine. Mid-July, I mean, it's kind of crowded. It's just typical summer, you know. Yes, they're jellyfish. I don't remember what month it is, but we get a lot of man-o-wars. This is Navarre Beach, Florida. Africa, Cape Town? Cool. It's red flag, so no dipping. Can't be in the water unless you're a surfer. Thank you for the gift. They're all nice along the Emerald Coast. All the beaches are nice. No, there's no fishing pier in Fort Walton. It's in Panama City Beach, Navarre, and Pensacola. Is there any surfers? Not yet. Yesterday there was a bunch of them. Enjoy your time. It's nice even if it rains, in my opinion, though. It's supposed to rain, but I don't think it's going to be a total washout. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follows and the likes and the shares. If you ever want to see the full live, I upload them to YouTube. It's called Your Daily Dose of Salt Therapy. And I upload the whole live, and I update, like, you know, different stuff with the ocean, different content. So if you ever miss anything, that's where you need to see it. I also have a Facebook, also same name, Your Daily Dose of Salt Therapy. You can follow me on Facebook too. Thank you for the follows. I'm gonna scan. Good morning. How you all doing? There's the Navarre Pier. It's double red. So there is no swimming so far. The lifeguards aren't here yet, so they could change it, but I doubt it. Butterfly, Navarre Beach, Florida. Thank you for the gifts. You're a gifter for the first time. That's wonderful. It is not safe to swim right now. No, it's a double red flag. This is in Navarre Beach, Florida, so east of Pensacola Beach, west of Fort Walton Beach. I love Ormond Beach. I used to vacation there every year. October is amazing here. Hi from Pensacola. Cool. Hi, Nick. Yes, there are sharks. It's an ocean. Good morning from Myrtle Beach. Hi. Panama City is gorgeous also. Good morning. Hi, neighbor. Yes, the waves are wonderful. This is Navarre Beach, Florida. Thanks for the follows. Hi from Canada. Cool. I'm glad you like my turtle video. This is not Navarre Beach, Florida, in the Panhandle of Florida. It's not, the beach is not called Salt Life. The life is Salt Life. This is Navarre Beach, Florida. I live the salt life. Ecuador, awesome. It's a term us Americans use when you live on a coast. Coming from South Carolina? Cool. Giving you guys a like quick little scan. Thank you for the follows. You live 15 minutes away? Awesome. You're Egyptian. Sorry, I only speak English. You're welcome. This is Navarre Beach, Florida, in the Panhandle. Thank you for the gifts. Where's everybody from? Kansas, Texas. Georgia, Naraqara. I totally butchered that. I did not see. You said something about try to go camping. I couldn't see the rest of the comment. I'm glad you love the view. North Georgia mountains, cool. Which do you like the best, the mountains or the ocean? Oh, these are some pretty sandpipers. They've got pretty color on them. Absolutely. That's why I'm here. That's what I do. I send the salt therapy to you guys. Morning, Aubrey. Thank you for the gifts and the hearts and the shares and the follows. All the things. This is Navarre Beach, Florida. There goes a little sandpiper. That is a cute little heart. You're coming to Destin on June 7th? Awesome. Have a fun time. Yeah, some people they like the ocean more. Some people like the mountains more. Some people like them. I like the ocean more. If I had to choose, I'd go to the ocean. They're up. Parasailing. There he goes. That's got to be a beautiful view. I'd be so scared that thing would stop working though. Thank you for the follows. You can see the turquoise in the water really well now. This is Navarre Beach, Florida. It is the Gulf, yes. We do get rough days. The Gulf is not always smooth. Destin is gorgeous, just very populated. So is Navarre. Navarre's gotten a lot of people too, but Destin is worse. How many of you have actually heard of Navarre Beach, Florida? If you've heard of Navarre Beach, Florida, or how about this? If you have not heard of Navarre Beach, Florida, put a wavy hand so I know how popular Navarre is. Navarre Beach is the best in my opinion. You can always stay in Navarre and then just like travel to Destin and go do the tourist things and then come back to the beach here. A lot of people have no idea where Navarre Beach is. Oh, cool, you lived in Navarre. Navarre's changed a lot since 2010. Vanderbilt Beach? I've never heard of it. You live in Navarre? Cool. Naples? I know where that's at. I think I know where that's at. It's supposed to start raining on Monday. sorry. All I saw was I hope a local will ease my mind about what? It's supposed to rain on and off the next week. Yes. It's not supposed to be a complete washout. Oh, look at the pelicans. I think I saw like 68% chance of rain on Monday, and then the rest of the days are basically just like pop-up storms. Flags right now currently are double red. I don't see the lifeguards here yet, so they haven't changed anything yet. This isn't an island. This is the Florida coast. Looks like an island though, how beautiful the water is. It's not an island. An island is where you don't connect anything to anything. Gulf Shore is a little ways for me, so I'm not sure. Thanks for the follows. I also have a YouTube. It's called Your Daily Dose of Salt Therapy. And it has, I upload all the lives that I do in full so you guys can see them. Brazil, nice. I also have a Facebook, the same name, Your Daily Dose of Salt Therapy. It's getting crowded, yeah. You see a shark? You have really good eyes. Good thing nobody's in the water right now. Navarre Beach, Florida. Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, you have to come early. That's why you need to come in the winter. It's just nothing but snowbirds here. Aiming down, there's people walking. This is Navarre Beach, Florida. Trying to dodge families so I don't get them on camera. Thanks for the shares and the follows. This is Navarre Beach, Florida. This is east of Pensacola and west of Fort Walton. I can't even speak. I've been here before the sun even came up, so I'm like tired. Orlando is super busy, super populated. back in Boston. Navarre Beach, Florida. So it's east of Pensacola. I am living the dream for sure. That's why I'm sharing it. Thank you for the gifts and the follows. Hello. How's everybody doing? You're watching from the Bahamas? Nice. This is Navarre Beach, Florida. Well, that's why I'm sharing it. Sharing the salt therapy. It's what I do. It's 8:28 in the morning. Good morning. Yes, therapy. It's getting a little warm out here. I got here before the sun came up, but it's starting to get a little toasty. A little bit of wind, enough for a nice little breeze. The flags are double red. Navarre Beach, Florida. Show some sand, yeah. It's like it's a little wet because we had a storm last night, so. What happened to, oh, don't even ask about him. You know, he has lost all of his accounts and he keeps recreating them. You're welcome. cold. Oh my goodness. Alberta. Probably could find some seashells deep in the sand somewhere. I'm not getting up right now. I'm too busy enjoying the sand. I'll do that when I'm gonna end the live. I can only stay for probably another 30 minutes and then I have to go. It is soft. It like you sink when you walk on it. This is Navarre Beach, Florida. So east of Pensacola, if you know where Pensacola is. The water is about 79 degrees. Almost in Alabama, but not quite. My license say Florida. I see sharks and dolphins all the time. In fact, if you look at my page, I have got dolphins and I've got sea turtles on there. So yeah, definitely follow if you like sea turtles and dolphins and anything to deal with salt life. Almost to 20,000 likes. That's amazing. I've only had like the most I've ever had is 10,000 likes. So this is cool. Absolutely, that's what I'm here for. I share the salt life. Salt therapy at your demand. This is Navarre Beach, Florida, so east of Pensacola. Do I live at the beach? No, I'm actually a mom of 5 kids. The weekends, my husband says, go get lost. And so this is what I do on the weekends. Cannon Beach, Oregon, cool. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for giving me all the likes. I appreciate it. That's made my day. I'm glad you guys like my live. These guys, they've been trying to get their kayak out all morning and it keeps flipping. So let's see. We can watch and see if they can get it out this time. It's already flipped one time. This is Navarre Beach, Florida. Oh, he fell, didn't he? And then there's the lifeguards. So now the lifeguards are out here now. Come on, you can do it. I don't think he's going to be able to get it out there. He's already tried 3 times, well, 2 or 3 times now. Come on, push it out. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for getting me to 20,000 likes. I appreciate it. That's the most likes I've ever had. Sorry, I had to get the plastic bottle. Because we have sea turtles and all kinds of animals that like to eat plastic. Hello everybody, good morning. Yeah, I don't know, they're not going to be able to get that kayak out, it's just too rough. But they could surprise me. Thank you for the follows. Whoa. We do have storms popping up in the Gulf right now, but sometimes it's just rough. Yeah, it's supposed to start raining. Supposed to start raining here on Monday. These people, they've already flipped it. They flipped their kayak. They've been trying this since the sun was rising. They've been trying to get out. They want to go fishing so bad. Huh?
Are you with them?
No.
Oh, you just want to get the show.
Yeah, they've been trying since the sun, since sunrise.
Oh.
They've been trying to get out and they just can't do it.
Oh, really? Deep, big guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the guy down there. He said he watched already 2 boats go.
Yes. Yeah.
Did you get those ones?
I got one.
You could probably make like a YouTube channel or something.
I do have a YouTube channel, actually.
Well, toss it on there.
So, yeah. Have a good day. I'm in Navarre Beach, Florida. Puerto Rico, cool. Oh, you want to see the kayak? Okay. If you see the movie Castaway, this reminds me of like the live version. I'll be so happy for them if they actually get out. This is next to Pensacola Beach. Oh, look, he's gonna get on. See if they get it. See if they get it. I don't know, those waves look too big for this, but he's just gonna let him go by himself. Good luck, partner. Snapper ain't worth it. They can go to the Sound and get some fish there. It's calm out there. Look, his partner just left him. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's supposed to rain, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, though, we need the rain for our grass and stuff, but unfortunately for people visiting. This is like Castaway. Oh no. I don't know why I'm laughing, but like, this could end bad. He's just trying to drift it. Like he's got a whole audience. Come on, you can do it. Once he gets past those top waves, he'll be good. So I'm assuming once he gets past those big waves, his partner's going to swim out to him. He's doing it. I think he got it. One more big wave. I think he's good now. He's past all the waves. Yeah, he's good. He just waved his hand, so I think he's telling his partner to come out. Yes, this is a reminder to never give up. Absolutely. They have literally been trying since, the sun came up at 5:50 something. So at least 6 in the morning. So happy for them. Oh, enjoy your trip. What is the other guy doing? He is over there. Maybe he's trying to get the other kayak out, though. I didn't think that both of them were theirs, but maybe. Yeah, there'll probably be dune grass for sure. But it's a hit or miss. Some parts of the beach are bad and some are fine. It's just grass, dune grass, something like that. Yeah, I'm waiting to see if they change the flags. It's still double red, but who knows? This is, well, it should say at the beginning, it says hi from Navarre Beach. So Navarre Beach, Florida, east of Pensacola, west of Fort Walton. Oh, congratulations. I don't know where his partner went. I don't see him at all, actually. But the kayak is way out there, so he's officially made it. This is Navarre Beach, Florida, so east of Pensacola Beach. Yep, this is Florida. United States of America. Yes, there are sharks. It's the ocean. Right now, currently, it's double red. Fred likes to steal the fisherman's bait. Yeah. Did you guys? I don't know if you saw the video on my TikTok of Fred stealing the fish. Hilarious. You're staying home? The salt therapy just letting you relax, huh? At least it's Saturday. Hopefully you have nothing better to do. Well, that's why I go super early. So basically, as the sun is coming up, I get parking perfectly, and then I stay while it's cooler, and then I leave when it's hot. Yesterday, I did a live on the pier. I think I was there at 4 o'clock, and it was so hot I could barely stand it. Morning. How's everyone doing? Salt therapy incoming, bright and early. Brazil, neat. Thank you for the follows. If you like the Salt Life content, definitely follow. Yes, still double red. Summerwind? Where is that at? Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you for the follows. Oh my gosh, that almost got up here. Ooh, that's not good. Let me move back. That's the last thing I need is my stuff ruined. Ocean almost got me. I don't even know if I'm far back enough because that was like crazy. That just came out of nowhere. Sorry, I'm not trying to make it all jiggly. I just don't want my stuff all wet. My wallet and everything. Navarre Beach, Florida. So Pensacola, almost east of Pensacola. Dude, that water is coming up super far. Hold on, guys. I need to go throw this trash away. The water's starting to come up, so is one beautiful day out here today. Not a cloud in the sky. Well, there's clouds, but it's like not terribly cloudy. So you can see the beautiful water. Navarre Beach. Absolutely, Heather. Pensacola is east of us. I go live. I try to go at least on the weekend live. I'm a busy mom, so Monday through Friday I'm busy, and then the weekends my husband lets me go do this kind of stuff. I don't say let me, he doesn't control me, but he takes the kids for me so I can do this. So yeah, if you like this type of content, definitely follow. I'm gonna go over here because there's kids playing on the other side. Yes, my kids love the beach also. But I can't do this while they're in the water. It's dangerous. It's getting a little bit windier, I've noticed. Or maybe it's because I moved over, I'm not sure. School is over next week. Thank you for the follows. Anyway, if you guys like the content, please give me a follow. I'm gonna have to go for right now, but I'll be live again tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed your salt therapy.